Well, it's officially happened. Today is March the 27th, and I have finally planted in my picket fence. Yes, I do have onions out there that have been there for a long time, which are going to get moved because it's not where I want them ultimately. But for now, let's talk about what I did that I liked. This was a lot of lessons learned right now. I have a lot of plans. I have plans, as you see all this hay. I really want rotten hay would be best, but we're going to go with this. And I am using the Ruth Stout method. Just now starting it, so my soil has not had time to benefit from that. That method says pile on rotten hay or straw, whatever mulch you have handy, can be leaves, whatever. Pile it on really, really thick, and it will keep the weeds out, it will keep the moisture in, it will decompose and turn your soil into magic. That's the very, very short version. Not what I did. I laid down cardboard initially to block the weeds from this area because this was just a great big field. And it did the job pretty well. It worked last year quite well. This year, and on my walkways, I put down old bed sheets. I thought that would really, really work and let moisture go through and block out all the weeds. So then I reconfigured my beds a little bit, which meant some of the new beds had bed sheets underneath them, which I don't want. And I forgot that. So today what I did was, in this bed right here, I was going to plant my cosmos, which I had started from seed and was ready to set these out. And then I realized the bed sheets were in this bed. So I had to cut them out. Then I looked at the mulch that we had laid in, or not mulch, but it's compost. Moody had bought some compost in bulk, brought it in. It's black. It looks really pretty, but it is nothing but just mostly organic matter. Not much dirt in there. It's just so airy, almost too airy, too light, and I don't know how much nutrients are in it. And everything was super, super, super dry, like powder dry. So anyway, I cleaned all this out. I dug out some holes, and the holes, and we have a lot of clayish, it's not hard clay, but a little bit of clay type of soil in here. Pretty hard. I stirred in each hole a mixture of the compost as well as the natural dirt that was here. I had a little bit of black cow compost. I stirred in just a handful of that, mixed it in well. Then I put the espoma biotone into the hole, put my plant in, and then covered it back up. Because once I watered everything in well, my compost just sunk so much. So I was like, all right, I did not have enough dirt in here because it just sunk. So I went and I got some potting soil, and I just sprinkled the potting soil all along the top or the base of the plant, and then pulled in some compost on top of that. Everything's watered in, and then I got some of the hay that I was pulling from today, and this hay was already looking this good. So it's really breaking down great, and I've just nestled it in around the plant. So these are my cosmos today. These three are different varieties. I had a mix, and I don't know what the others are, just a common cosmos, a mixture. I have tons more seed, and I'm probably going to put a bunch of that all around the perimeter just to start them and see what comes up. This is another experimental year. So I have that one. These onions are going to get moved because I need to plant peppers here. I'm going to plant 3 peppers, I think, and I'll keep the onions, but I'll just pull the onions to the edge and put the peppers in the middle. So I'll just put them, way up close here along the border on this side, and I might put them over here on this one. This side is where the tomatoes will go, and then a cucumber will go here with a cattle panel going up and over, and another cucumber there. I think that would be fun. All right, these 2 beds, this bed, I worked it really well. I removed the cardboard that was underneath also. A lot of it had really decomposed well, but again, the soil just did not look improved. All that the cardboard does is stop the weeds. It does not improve the soil. That's my lesson I'm learning. So I'm not going that route. Again, I'm only going to use cardboard when I am just blocking weeds, period. Which I guess is what I initially did. And I was going to put nice, beautiful dirt on top, but I don't have a way to put deep enough soil to really benefit. So for me, that's just not working this year. So what I'm going to do is I've stirred all this in, removed it. This is going to be ready to plant. I've wet it down really well. I want everything to soak in, and then I'll stir in and see just how much moisture's there. And then I will probably plant in this tomorrow. This will be seeds of zinnias. This will be gomphrena that I've already started, and straw flowers, I think. Maybe those two, maybe only the gomphrena, I don't know. And then this one was also going to be zinnias. It might be some straw flowers. I don't know yet. I have to see how many I have and what I'm going to do. But anyway, I do have the gomphrena, straw flowers, and lots of different zinnias that I want to try. That's going to be my flower part. And then on this exterior bed, you see I've started adding straw around the perimeter, and I'm doing that to help keep the weeds down. So I'm just going to keep piling on the hay. I'm calling it straw, but it's really hay. And I have not gotten to this area yet. So I'm going to keep working. I've done along the back, and then I will do both sides. And I wet it down as well quickly. I'm going to keep wetting it down and getting it to where I feel like it's nice and damp all the way around, because we're not expecting any rain. It's windy. It feels like it's going to rain. It's cloudy. I mean, it feels like a storm's coming, but we're not getting that. We're just going to get wind. Anyway, that's where I am. I'm excited. No, this is not done yet, but hey, I'm kind of getting okay with that. I do worry about that wind. Look at that blowing on my plants out there. Kind of got them sitting in tubs, but hopefully they won't turn over. I think I might walk out there and put everything on the ground. So if it does fall, that table is not, it's tall and narrow, which makes it acceptable to turning over. So I might go adjust that before I go in for the night. Anyway, that's my update. I'm excited. We'll see what happens. Bye.